I am very surprised that Biden has announced that he is going to extend the no student loan payment and interest until June the 30th of 2023. Y'all, I cannot even believe it because on Friday, when I did my live stream with me and Debt Free Dad, y'all will have to check that out. Biden had went to the Supreme Court and was asking for them to restart the student loan forgiveness program for the 16 million people that they had approved out of the 26 million people that had applied for the student loan forgiveness. But I was saying in that live that I didn't know anybody that had gotten approved. And it wasn't until I want to say November the 20th on Sunday where my sister had told me that she had got an email stating that she was approved, and I had got a few messages in the comments stating that they had got approved. But I was like, when did this happen? This was after he had went to the Supreme Court. So I was so surprised to hear that. But you'll have to let me know in the comments, did you get an email stating that your student loans had been approved? And so reading this article is stating that, of course, Biden is going to extend the no student loan interest and payments until June 30th of 2023. But what's going to happen is they're still waiting to see what the Supreme Court is going to say. And if the student loan forgiveness is resolved, then the payments and interest will start back 60 days after the student loan forgiveness is started. But if there's no resolution, then we will have to start making our payments back on June the 30th of 2023. Well, they're going to extend, it's going to start on 60 days after that day. So technically, that's not going to be until September of 2023. So it was so funny because when me and Debt Free Dad was talking about this, we were saying, you know, why wouldn't Biden just go ahead and extend it for the whole year? Because the likelihood of this getting resolved is probably slim compared to what we were saying in the video. So if this is going to be extended until basically September the 1st, might as well go ahead and extend it until the rest of the year of 2023. So that is very interesting that Biden is saying that. But it also states here, we are extending the payment pause because it would be deeply unfair to ask borrowers to pay back a debt that they would have not had to pay if it were not for the baseless lawsuits brought by the Republican officials and special interest groups. And this is from the Secretary of State. But, you know, I'm just wondering, I really don't know that the lawsuits are baseless. I still feel like Biden is not really going as hard to forgive the student loans because they should have already known, just like what Debt Free was stating, that there were going to be different groups that did not want these student loans to be forgiven. And you know that they were going to bring the lawsuits. So I feel like Biden and the administration should really have more things in place, because I know that they were talking about the HEROES Act, stating that under the HEROES Act, under national emergency, loans or the debt could be forgiven. Let me know in the comments, were you expecting Biden to announce so soon that he was going to extend the no student loan payment and no interest? Were you even expecting that basically he has extended it for about, 8 months, unless the Supreme Court announces that the student loans are going to be forgiven? But what is going to be the likelihood of that? So we're going to have to see, how are you going to prepare? How are you going to be preparing for this? Are you paying off additional debt, let's say like car debt, credit card debt? Because they are stating that credit card debt is on the rise. And then especially with the holidays coming up, are you spending that money on gifts and stuff for the holidays? Black Friday is right around the corner. Let me know in the comments, what are you going to do and what do you think?